It's not Homestead Mama Show.
Oh, of course it is.
No, it's not. Welcome to my jungle.
So I didn't put nothing about tickle in the...
Yeah, no kidding. You didn't have to say it neither. No cookies for you.
I ain't got no viewers right now.
That's good. Starting to get flowers on our tomatoes.
Well, it's good. I got cages on
them. Tomatoes got flowers in the greenhouse. Now we have 2 viewers. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Nobody's saying anything, but according to this, we got 3 thumbs up already.
3 viewers.
3 viewers. Woohoo. Yeah. Hey, Wally's in the house.
Hey, Wally.
Hey, Hillbilly and Mama. Hi.
I know where Wally's going soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that?
He's taking 2 big bags with him.
2 big bags with him?
Yeah.
Where's that?
He's taking his mini bike on the bus and going for a trip.
Woohoo.
I know where he's going.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
With a mini bike?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, he says, I see 5 likes. Awesome, people.
Yeah, cookie?
Only if you behave tonight.
Well, I can't control what they do.
Hillbilly wants a cookie. Homestead Tessie's in the house. Says, hey, guys. Hi. Good to see you.
Yeah, well, seeds she sent us doing great.
Yeah, it's amazing on how good my seeds are doing. I have one my peas starting to climb.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. Good but bad, you know. Wally says supposed to rain from Friday to Monday around here. Figures. LOL. Dale and Crystal's in the house. Hello.
Right.
They said hello. Don't know how long we'll be on for because we are in the tornado warning. Oh, be careful. I hate tornadoes. Hate them with a passion. We had one just past fall. I put the kids in the basement.
I thought that's where you kept them anyways.
You're not funny. I let them out once in a while. Yeah. Homestead Tess says, I know, with a whole bunch of exclamation points. Wally says, hi, Dale. Everybody's saying hi. Homestead Tess says, I'm going to be here, but may not type as much because I am bone tired and laying down listening. Oh, that's awesome. Just don't fall asleep on the keys.
Sounds like us yesterday. We had no ambition.
I know it. Yesterday was, oh my God.
Yeah, we've decided, guys, every Sunday we're not putting out a video because we need a day to rest once a week.
Yeah.
You know, we've been going 7 days a week here, and yesterday morning I don't think either one of us, we didn't make breakfast. We didn't have ambition for nothing.
Nope. Beat. Maybe this week we'll recoup some by the sounds of the rain.
You know, we got plenty to do inside.
Homestead Tessie says, I am here and we'll give Smiley once in a while. Dylan Crystal says, we wanted to tell you your raised beds look great. Well, thank you. That's awesome when people can say, hey, guess what? This looks good. That looks good. You work hard. We don't really see it. It's just there.
Well, I don't know when the next video will be on any work in the yard. It's supposed to rain all week. So.
All this week, and it's supposed to be rain next week, too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a crappy, rainy crap.
Hoping to get my shop cleaned up because I need to get that cleaned up before next month when Wally comes up.
Yeah, so you have your hands full. I got to clean out the guest house anyways, make more room for Wally, and so he can at least stretch his legs once in a while, you know, the poor guy.
Yeah.
Homesteader says, I totally understand, very smart. Take a day off each week. Yeah, I think everybody needs a day off at least once in a while.
It's just, we're getting burned out. Running nonstop. Just finally said,
I think our body said,
we got to pick a day every week that we're just going to relax. I mean, it doesn't mean that we won't do anything, but.
And maybe we will do a video if something really sparks it. And we're not totally beat.
Even if I take any video on Sunday, they're gonna have to wait till Monday video to see what I did.
Oh, you're so mean.
I
don't know. I don't do a video on Mondays because of the live show.
I do. I usually do a video
we'll
on
see
Monday.
How it goes.
It's just.
You know how it is with us. Wally says make videos takes work, and someone has to hold the camera. A day off is a good idea. Helga's in the house. Hey girl. Hi guys. Not sure how long I can stay under tornado watch as well, with severe thunder. Sorry, I'm tired. Severe storm line coming through soon. Well, be careful, Helga. Like I told Dale and Crystal, just be careful. That's our biggest concern. If you have to go, to be careful, go. Don't worry about it. Don't even type nothing, just go.
We got a mystery plant. Maybe you guys know what it is. We think our son planted something in this pot.
Yeah, it's something.
And
it almost looks like an avocado seed.
I don't know.
Which he thought every seed should be planted for a while. He's autistic, so he doesn't know.
So we're calling this the Nikki plant.
It's a mystery.
Oh, just let it grow, see what it does.
Yeah, exactly. Wally says tornadoes, bad weather all over these days. And no kidding.
Yeah.
Helga says, yes, we're prepared, ready to head for the basement if needed. Good. Good. Be safe, everybody.
Yeah.
The live show you can replay and go from there. Don't forget that.
You can always catch it next Monday night.
Exactly.
Not the end of the world.
I'd rather have my friends be safe. Definitely.
Like if it was under tornado watch here, I wouldn't be sitting here in this greenhouse
No.
doing a live show.
Not with all this glass. No.
I'm gonna put out a little tiny video. Say, sorry guys, tornado in the area. We're not doing a live show tonight. We'll be doing it from a shop.
Under tables.
Yeah.
The far side of the rails is in the house.
Hey, pass that.
Says, hey guys, how's it going? Woo! Pretty good so far.
Did you see his latest update video there on the
Sky?
Yeah.
I believe so.
That fucking thing.
I showed a friend of mine, and she thought he was building a house for him, not for the chickens.
It's a mansion for the chickens.
So yeah, I had to find one of his shows that showed the smaller coop to show her what he was building, the bigger size coop, and she's like, heck with that, I'd live in that damn thing.
I was watching, he was up on the roof and the wind was just a whipping. All I could think is, man, I'd have a windmill on that thing.
The poor
I would.
chickens.
I'd have a windmill. They did their own electrical.
Yeah, they're poor chickens.
Yeah.
Here, though. Grizz 270's in the house.
Hey,
Says, here,
Grizz.
kitty, with a kitty face. Says, howdy, y'all.
Hey, I'll tell you something. I just watched Chris's video.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
I'm watching it.
I'm not the only one with a messy shop right now.
Yeah, I caught that. Sometimes you guys just get so going things just happen.
Well, part of
You
my
know?
problem is we dragged all the stuff from my old shop, the old house up here.
Yeah,
And it just,
exactly.
everything got piled everywhere. I mean, I can't even get to my workbenches. So, I got a long, long day ahead of me. I need another toolbox, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Homestead Tess says, "Yay, party time! Grace is here! Whoop whoop! Party in the house."
So I thought maybe we'd have a talk tonight about what does it mean to be a homesteader. There seems to be a lot of confusion out there about homesteading, and everybody has a different opinion on it.
So, what's your opinion? I know you got one.
Maybe I don't have one.
Really?
Maybe.
I doubt it. Spit it out.
Well, to me, being a homesteader is somebody who does everything in their willpower to be as self-sufficient, self-supporting as they can. Like us making our own power and growing our own food and heating with wood and cooking on wood and heating water with wood and solar.
Mm-hmm.
Making do with stuff we pick up for free and building our own stuff. I mean, to me, that's being a homesteader. But
Truth seekers in the house, honey.
okay,
Hey, truth seeker. Helga says people think homesteading and prepping is the same, but they aren't.
No.
They can be related, but not the same. I have to agree.
I don't consider myself a prepper because, we put up our harvest to get us through the winter.
But we're not prepping for doomsday.
We do have guns and ammunition, but not excessive amounts. And we've only got 2 pistols. One's kind of a joke because it's a pellet gun.
Yes. That was not
3 if you want to
my
count her
idea.
rubber band pistol.
Yeah, that wasn't my idea either. Oh my god.
But
I want a freaking gun now. Goddamn baby toys. Grid says to be a homesteader in today's world, you gotta hold your pinky out while you sip wine.
yeah, okay.
Cold out day in hell. That ain't for me. How about you?
Yeah.
I guess, what are we called then? Because I don't hold my pinky out.
See, to me, I'm not trying to call anybody out or pick on anybody, but if you're a homesteader who's got a big fancy job, you're calling yourself a homesteader, and you're going out and you're buying $100,000 worth of tractor and implements for it, and fancy firewood processor, all this and that, is that really a homesteader? Or is that just a person that's got a good paying job buying fancy toys?
Exactly. Fancy freaking toys, and they didn't know what else to buy. Okay, got a question for you. Homestead Tessie wants to know, what are your thoughts on off-grid and what that means?
Oh boy.
You open the can of worms. Go with it.
I hate the term off-grid. I absolutely hate it because none of us would be on YouTube, or nobody would even know we existed really if we lived off-grid. I mean, it's not a well-defined term, because even if you make all your own power with solar panels, solar panels and wind generators and hydro, or wood generator running on wood gas, or diesel running on waste vegetable, I mean, you're still depending on the grid to get those supplies. You're still dependent on the grid for a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of different grids.
Okay, got a very important question. Have you heard from Cecil and Heather Skinner recently?
Not in the last couple of days.
They said that Jacques Jacques Papel. I'm butchering your name. I'm really sorry. Jacques Papelon. Blech. Sorry. Told you I was going to do it. Asked if you've heard any news from them. I think they had severe winds over their place, maybe had troubles with their solar.
I don't know.
So no news here. But we can find out. We can call them and go from there.
If I knew right where I put his phone number, I'd call
It
him right
was
now.
on my desk over there.
Well, we'll call that man right up. We'll see if everything's all right. Over there.
Yeah,
You want to see?
you play with that. I'll find it.
On that on the phone, I'll call him up. Oh man, they're making a mess.
Yeah.
What it takes to be a homesteader is a lot of family love and a lot more hard work. That's well said, Grizz. Very well said. That's exactly what it takes around here. Loving family. We all have to work together as a team to get it done.
All right. Here you go. 'Cause that's quite important.
All right, we'll call up Cecil and Heather and see if we get an answer to it.
Okay. It's ringing. Really ringing.
Hey, Miss Heather? No, this is the Hillbilly. I was just doing my live show and people said they hadn't heard from you and Cecil for a while, so we want to make sure you guys are all right. Okay. Well, that's no problem. Just people were asking. I said, well, I haven't heard from them either. So I said, well, I'll call them up, make sure everything's all right. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys get a minute, go on to my live show and say hi. A lot of people like to hear from you. Yeah. Oh, we usually go till 9 o'clock. All right. Yeah. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, all is good at Cecil and Heather's. They've just been really, really busy.
That's all right. Danny's off-grid flat is in the house. Says
Hi, Danny.
Hello, you two can't stay long cooking supper. Just wanted to give support. Thank you.
Appreciate
What's
it.
for supper?
I bet it's better than what we had.
I didn't have none because I didn't want to eat pancakes again. Teenagers.
That's what happens when you leave the house, and I don't get it. Today you go to a big grocery shop and you bring all kinds of food home, and the teenager makes plain Jane pancakes for supper.
At least you made something. I
know she made something, but it's like you got 2.5 freezers full and a fridge full. You know.
Okay. See, Grizz even wants to know what's for dinner, Danny. Yeah, we all want to know. Helga just got done her dinner. Well, everybody just got done.
I guess we got off the subject here about what it means to be a homesteader.
Oh, we all At least it shows that we all are concerned. We're a good community to, hey, give out a shout and say we need to hear from people. You drop off face of the earth, at least people are looking out for you.
I'm just glad I have their phone numbers, so at least I could call them and let everybody know everything's all right. They've just been wicked busy. They totally forgot to do the live show.
Grizz wants to know: do you all watch primitive technologies? Primitive technology.
Primitive Technologies. I've heard of the YouTube channel. I think I probably watched one or two of his videos, but I don't know. I'm subscribed to so many people that I can't remember.
Jock wants to thank Hillbilly. Thanks a lot for your phone call to Cecil.
No problem.
Lonely Pepper Homestead is in the house. Sorry, not superseded start of live stream. Greetings all. Pick it up for me, will you? We all have that happen, you know.
Well, once in a while, take a nap.
Okay. Danny had greens with beef, fried rice, and bun. I want some.
I took you out for Chinese.
I know, but it wasn't supper.
Took you to buffet at that. You could eat all you wanted.
Yeah, but it wasn't for supper.
Well, we weren't there at supper time.
Exactly.
I didn't want to be in this city any longer than I had to be.
Gosh, no. The things that I had to say. Oh my God.
Walmart today. Oh my God.
People had piercings come out of places on their faces that shouldn't be pierced. It was what is that?
I could have made a people at Walmart video to top all the people at Walmart videos today. It was
freakish.
bad. There was one guy rolling around in there, one of the electric chairs. I think it was a guy. It might have been a woman.
Really?
I'm not sure.
You can tell from
the
face?
No.
Oh God.
This person's shirt was up to here. And I'm almost thinking it was a woman because it looked like a split going down through there.
You really studied that.
Well, it was hanging out plain sight. I mean, it bulged right out. I was coming down the aisle and she was coming at me on the motorized thing. I'm like, oh no. Thank God there was a break between the meat coolers because I banged the right and got in the next highway.
You're horrible. God. See why I put up with good. Oh. All right. How does it to be a homesteader means to be pretty self-sufficient, utilize everything and no waste. I agree.
That's a very good way to put being a homesteader.
Well, he said, I just found metal coat hangers in the laundry room. They're hard to find.
Yeah, they're real hard to find. You better treasure them, Wally.
Okay. Homestead Tessie says, great video today. Love the videos when you to the store. Oh, about the store.
Yeah.
Helga says, I made creamy mushroom chicken with filling, mashed taters, herbed baked pork chops, and steamed spinach. And of course, I didn't eat supper. And she, yeah, come on. That sounds so good.
Have a cookie?
After that, I don't know.
After what?
Reading her yum yums? Yeah, she probably made you hungry.
She did.
Have a cookie. Danny said, where are you guys laced? I keep forgetting.
Where we live?
live, probably.
Beecher Falls, Vermont, 05902.
Almost in Canada. I can see it from here.
We could pretty much piss on Canada off our front porch.
Pretty much.
And shit on New Hampshire at the same time.
Pretty much. True Seeker said I was raised up my dad's farm and cut wood and hunt and fish. Yeah.
Mhm.
I hear you. Oops. Yeah, living is. Maybe they feel in a tackle box. True Seeker said. I don't know. Oh, Wally, you little tired. My little monkey.
I didn't tell him to do it.
Wally also said we had shepherd's pie, hamburger mashed potatoes, and cream style corn.
Shepherd's pie.
That sounds good too.
I make such good shepherd's pie. People want my recipe after I make it.
Grizz says, "Hey, I'm uploading my 500 sub giveaway, but it has an altogether new twist to sub giveaways. Let me know what you think when I publish it." Ooh, he's got a twist in it.
I'm going to put a twist in my
that.
1,000 sub
Yeah,
giveaway.
you do.
And right now, Wally's Wheels is in the lead.
And Danny says, LOL, not too far then. LOL. No, not too far from Canada at all. We're at the border pretty much.
Yeah.
Diversified Acres Homestead is in the house.
Hi.
Shout out, guys, is what they said.
Yeah.
So that is awesome. Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
And welcome. Wally says hi, and he says his channel is very cool. They're homesteaders too for Diversified Acres.
Yeah, I've watched some of their videos.
I don't think I've ever seen them. I'm going to have to check them out.
No, you should.
Oh, Grizz says, I forgot to match my thumb blue when I came in. I see others have forgotten too. Aww.
Well, you get out big herons.
Yeah, we
Smash that
we
eye.
got 14 watchers, 13 blue thumbs. So thank you for thumbing it up.
You know, we like that kind, but
Your Dizzy's in the house.
hey, Dizzy. Well, he just painted a Kawasaki, I think it was, gas tank. Come out nice. You can see the reflection in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love that. What color?
Black.
That's all right. Hello out there in YouTube land, he said. Diversified said, Hillbilly, we enjoy your channel.
Well, thank you.
Danny says, okay, guys, good to see you. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on the movies. We'll catch up soon. You're good. You're good.
I got a lot of catching up doing videos.
Me too.
I'll be next winter. I'll be watching videos from the spring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's what they did all summer.
Put it on the TV and there we go.
Well, at least I'm done watching Shameless. The only problem is I fell
Next season.
into California fornication.
Again. Well, you were into that. You just had to catch up again.
Yeah.
You Dizzy says, hi, Homestead. Wally says, next time I'll have a list of names. Can't trust my memory. LOL.
Oh, Wally's video too, yeah. All right, well, we all got what you were talking about. Wally was cooking sausage. It was sizzling nice in the pan.
Nice.
Mm.
I can't watch that now. It'll make me hungry. Grizz says, Hillbilly wore me out watching him till that hill.
That
LOL.
wore me out.
You should have been here, the poor guy.
Oh, that hill was brutal.
Lonely Prepper wants to know, expecting any more snow before summer? Always.
It's only May. I expect snow any day.
Yeah. Actually, there were a couple days ago, it started to rain, and then it had a few flakes and mixed with it, so didn't add up, but it was there. Tim Cardwell is in the house.
Hey,
Says hi,
Tim.
everyone.
I was thinking about him today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. What do you think of other people?
I went by some old barns. I thought of him.
Oh yes, because he likes to recover wood. Yeah, him and I talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I saw some old barns that were just coming up the Vermont side there.
Oh yeah.
Just look like they're bent and starting to fall in.
I wouldn't mind somebody.
And then I really thought about when we saw the one they were trying to fix.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding somebody to tear down the barn that really was into it to salvage it, not tear it down and throw it away. You know, that makes you sad.
I hate when people throw away usable materials. Period.
Oh, Wally says maple flavored sausage, my fave. LOL. Yeah, mine too.
I got a deal today on sausage. I couldn't believe it. I got beer Bradsworth. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? Broadsworth. Cheddar Broadsworth and
Original
Broadsworth. $2 a package.
Yeah, that's pretty good up here.
Yeah. So I bought every package I had.
Chris says I renamed Wally's cat Sausage and Eggs instead of Mary and Mary Jane.
Yeah, I read that in the comments.
That's awesome. Truth Seeker says, oh, poor kitty. Diversified says, I might have missed it, but how long have you guys been homesteading?
Oh. Well, mainly for since we've been together for 18 years.
Yeah, at least. I was a homesteader before then, anyways.
I mean, I grew up in, we didn't call it homesteading back then, but.
No, but it was like.
The way we both grew up, you raised your own food and heat it with firewood.
I grew up on a farm down just, half an hour, 45 minutes from here.
Half an hour from there.
And I grew up, you grew your own stuff, you raised your own food, and you did very little at the grocery store. And I was on that farm when I was like 6 years old on, and then I just stuck with it the rest of my life. Of course, I'm trying to figure out how to get goats and stuff like that in town here, and my neighbors are like, no. So I'm trying to figure that ordinance out.
I don't know. We got one neighbor pissed off because we ripped out all that bamboo and
Yes.
turned it into a garden area.
Yeah, she's not happy. Privacy gone. But, yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. So, yeah, we've been in the homesteading for a while.
She doesn't have to worry. She wants to run around in the yard nude. She can do that. I don't care to watch.
No, that's just wrong. Don't put that in my head. You're nasty. Ugh. Wally will find out when he gets here why I'm saying that. Since his house is right there and her house is right there. Sucker.
Yeah, at least Wally, when he wakes up in the morning, he can just look out the window at the river.
True. Dale and Crystal said, when you take a load of scrap back, do you make out pretty good? Are the prices about the same there?
We used to. Used to be scrap metal was a lot of our income. And now the scrap prices aren't. They're so low, the local scrapyard closed. So lately I've been just hauling loads of it to the dump.
Because the price is just not there.
I mean, some stuff I'm holding on to, like copper and brass. So we have
Hoping for the best.
the steel scraps that are just too mangled. They're too short to really use them for anything. Just been taken to the dump. If I had a lot more acres, I would stockpile them somewhere until the price went up.
Yeah. You Dizzy said barnwood builders will save it.
Oh yeah, they would.
Tim says, I'm watching from my hospital bed. Oops.
Hospital bed, that's not good.
Hold on, I lost him for a second. Everybody jumped all of a sudden. Oh, come on. Where are you?
She lost you, Tim.
Oh, bad.
It's a good thing she don't work as a nurse anymore, huh?
Yeah. They think I had a mini stroke. Ooh, that's not good.
That's not good at all, buddy.
You gotta be careful of that stuff. That's just horrible.
Yeah.
Drunken Once at the house says, howdy y'all. Did
Hey,
you
Drunken
say
One.
beer? No beer. Not
Nobody
tonight.
brought me a beer.
I'm with Tim. I have to be careful. My ticker's been acting out too. So no beer tonight.
I thought about having a beer, but I don't know if we have any beer left.
I'm not telling because it's my beer.
See, I get some shit out of luck.
Yeah, we gotta get more. Holger says, holy crap. 10 prayers and best wishes to you, buddy. Oh, definitely. Definitely. He needs to be careful and get well. Diversified Acres said we was called poor farmers growing up. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Too small to be a farm, but still wanting to be.
I was a homesteader when homestead wasn't cool. Cool, yeah. Can't talk, cool.
Yes, that's for sure. Wally says, get your wife to give them doctors a good talking to. Yes. Chris says, Tim, you lay off them nurses and let them rest. Keep your hands to yourself, LOL. Wishing you well, Tim. Well, that's all. It's all good, Tim says.
I didn't have any cute nurses.
No, I made sure you get that fat fuckers for nurses. I didn't want no cute ones all over you. Are you kidding me?
Well, they're nice personality.
Oh, yeah, they're awesome personality, but I made sure you didn't get the cute ones. Kidding me? If anybody's going to get cute ones, to be somebody else. Yeah. And said, Tessa says, Tim, oh my God, that is horrible. Praying for you, bud. Dawn Douglas is in the house. Says, beer and sausage, my kind of breakfast, LOL. And hello, you too. Hi,
Hey,
Dawn.
I think the only thing that started making homesteading cool was the yuppies got into it.
Yeah, no kidding. You want anything cool, you get a yuppie into it, and it's all of a sudden, boom, the rage.
I mean, back when we were living off grid, as they like to call it, we were an outcast in town. It was, oh, you live without electricity. Well, we had electricity.
Everybody used to laugh at us because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't live like that. Well, why not? My light still worked.
Mm-hmm.
I still had a refrigerator and a stove, running water and hot water, and working shower and heat and everything else that every other house had.
Mm-hmm. Joe said we got old, something needs to be removed. It's full of woods, bees, and probably been there since 1940-10, coming off its old garage. TJ's woodworking shop is in the house. Says, what's up, my friends?
Hey, TJ.
I'm like really behind you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't like cutting people off when they're talking as much. Oh, Wally says he's looking forward to it, Hellbilly. I'm staying in. Lost you guys again. I read it and then it was gone. There. Look forward to it, Hillbilly. I'm staying out there.
I don't think he's gonna want to go home.
Helga says scrap prices go up and down very
Yeah, they
badly.
do. That's all right. We'll just keep hoarding the more precious stuff. When it goes up, we'll cash it in, take the money, and get something we need for the homestead.
All right, Greg says I found a new beer made here in Oregon called Rollin' Rock, $7.99 for an 18-pack, and it's pretty good when on ice. Rollin' Rock, we've had that up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Drunken Ones beer. It makes good beer.
Well, it says I'm not a drinker, but I don't think Rollin' Rock is new. LOL. Well, maybe it's new to him. Yeah, no.
There's a lot of micro breweries out there now.
There is 2 family homesteads in the house. Is
Hey.
evening one and all. Hey, 2 family. Oh, sheesh.
Other ones
Jumping
picking up
again.
out there.
Yeah. Even Grid says, yes, it's been around for a while, but I hadn't tried it, so it's new to me. Ha! I was right. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, Helga says the storm should be there within a half an hour or so. So if all of a sudden they run away, her and Homestead Tessie will understand. So Gris says, I didn't know that. From what I understand, they have a burn station here too. Truth Seeker said, wow, hate storms. We didn't get a tornado, which I'm happy about, saying a lot of water might be heading our way. I hope not, because we don't have nowhere to go. That's not good, Truth Seeker. Be careful. Watch that water.
The river here's up a little bit.
Not too bad.
Well, that wind is picking up something.
Grit says this can say it comes from mountain spring water, as Pennsylvania only has hills. To this must be an Oregon made beer. Oh wow. Watch out, hillbilly. Yawning is catchy, Wally says.
Yeah, I know.
No kidding.
A long day. It's funny, you know, a lot of my life I drove all day. You know, whether I was driving wreckers or tractor trailer or driving skidders and equipment all day. But now that I don't do it, I mean, sometimes over a week goes by and my truck don't leave the yard.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I make a road trip, it wears me out.
Mm-hmm. Truth Seeker says they got a John boat, though, but got lots dogs. Yikes, I'm worried about it. Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
Helga says, LOL Grizz, we have mountains, my friend, and the Appalachians and Poconos. Diversified says we got a downpour here in Kentucky last night, and wind today is unreal.
I don't know how fast the wind is. I hear the big mill going every now and then. The little mill, I haven't caught it turning. But the wind is coming from the west.
Everybody loves Diversified's hat, cowboy hat. Dizzy sent me a little truck picture.
Oh,
Truck picture with a telling something.
I felt like I was a truck driver today coming home, as loaded down as that car was.
See Wally's new ride? That little blue thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you dizzy says that. That's his new ride.
Well, he needs something like that. He could just drive himself up here. I was thinking that the other day when I see Disney put out the ad video there for the bike they picked up and got running.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, too bad Wally couldn't buy that.
Popple Backyard Farm is in the house. Says hi, y'all.
Why?
Hey, how are you doing? I gotta shrink down that. I got it too big for you. Howard says it's different here in the east. Nope, don't have altitudes like being out in Colorado, but we green and lush, not dry. Been out of Leadville a lot. Haven't made it to Oregon yet. Oh, for hiking. Diversified says, get you 1-2 family. I got mine down in Texas a few years back. About time for a new one. Oh, the hat down in Texas.
Can I have a cookie? Please.
All
Thank
right.
you. Can I have a cookie, please?
You just got one.
It went away. I don't know where it went.
It's right there. Go away.
So,
You dizzy says you should get one. See, told you had the cookie. Wally says, when I had my street bike, I put 12K miles a year on it. 9 months per year here.
he needs another street bike.
Papa says, great to be here. And says hi to Homestead Tessie. Yeah. Back tires got bald the fastest, Wally says. I wonder why.
Been a long time since I've had a street bike.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ever since you almost got knocked off your street bike in front of me. That was a scary situation. 2 family says I had a beautiful tan one, but my oldest son snatched it years ago. Bought it outside of Tuscan. Oh, probably a hat. All right, Helga's running. She says, okay, stuff is starting to wind up here. Have a good night.
Hey, stay safe.
Y'all, stay safe. Definitely stay safe, my dear. Wally says, I can't buy anything. Motorcycles aren't allowed here really either. Well, they're allowed up
What
here.
the hell? Is that a Massachusetts prison or what?
It sounds it.
Can't have a mini bike, can't have a motorcycle, can't take a piss in the front yard, can't work on anything inside the apartment.
TJ's Woodworking Shop says, if you sub to my channel, let me know, okay? My friends, thank you.
Okay.
So everybody, think about that.
TJ needs some subs, so if you're not subbed to him, you go over and sub to him.
Yep. Homestead Tessie says, thinking it's getting dark here when kicking up as well. All right, Homestead, be careful.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Just be careful, you guys.
We got some wind here, but I'd have to go in the other room and see how fast it's going. But
All right, you dizzy
It's not
says, Wally, wait till you see it. Real nice. No, just where he lives is the prison. 2 family said hubby just sold his cycle, paid to get the van fixed. Well, that's very smart. Figure out which one's more important for the time frame.
I got rid of mine because people around here don't respect. They don't watch out. It's like they don't even see the person on a motorcycle.
No, not at all.
I think what it is, it's such a short riding season up here. That
You kind of forget.
there's not a lot of them up here.
Personally, I like motorcycles, so I watch out for them. But that's me. Wally says condo rules, they would ignore it until someone complains. Yeah, go figure.
Wally's luck could be 20 minutes after he rolled in with
20 seconds.
it.
You
Yeah,
know?
probably. Gotta watch out for him down there. He's got a motorcycle. you know, that what's killed it for a lot of people. These new inspection laws up here. Cars, 94 or newer up here have got to pass emissions. And that's made it hard for people to buy vehicles.
Yeah. Yep. Wally says, I see peeps walking dogs, but they're not supposed to be here either. Depends who you know, I guess.
Or who you blow.
Well, I wasn't going there.
I did.
Two families says, well, he didn't write it any longer, so no sense in keeping it. My thought anyway. Yeah, I understand that. Diversified says, hey guys, I have to go work on the tiller. I will be listening, but can't chat. All right.
All right.
You go have fun with that tiller.
Tiller is important. If that's how you do your garden, you need your tiller.
Yep. He says, I have a tiller for sale, and it's mint. Hint, hint. Two families says, I have mint, you dizzy. Wally says, got to get that tiller working before planting season ends. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. I got a service one. I got jobs to go do this week. I still can't find a belt for the chipper.
Well, gotta find that.
Oh, that's been a nightmare.
Oh, Chris says, I never have to push another tiller again. Now I have this Kubota.
Yeah.
I don't have to push one after this year if I don't want to expand. Well, I didn't anyways. You did.
I used to hate tilling until I got this rear tine, and most of the time that thing is very, very easy. I mean, if you're doing a level ground garden, you just walk along one hand on it.
The two families says, yep. Even have a tiller or two, lol. Thanks, Wally. Did the same. Two Seeker says, I'll see you all later. Take care. All bye. Prayers for all. Bye, Two Seeker. Have a good night. Two families says, Tess, we have some great recipe videos coming in. Ooh. Food. Of course, they're all great. Helga has a lot of food recipes, too.
Do you know Tess got chickens?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I have to catch up with Tess's videos. Yeah. God, I'm so behind.
Well, she got chicks.
Oh, she got babies. Mm. Now I need to get more, too.
At least I'm pretty sure I saw a video of hers on baby chickens.
I'll have to go find out for sure.
I'm sure she'll correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm sure of it.
Sometimes my life gets so busy, I second question myself who had what in their videos.
Two families says, yeah, cute little chicks. Drunken one says, I'm spreading compost in the garden myself.
He does his garden like we do ours, just layers of mulch.
Cool. Bruce says, two fam, I was going to do mine yesterday, but got drunk watching the races and couldn't figure out how to take the safety off.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Probably a real good thing. He says, I love cute chicks. Which kind? Two families says, we forgot all about the race. Can you believe that?
I didn't even know there was a race. I don't watch the races. I don't watch sports.
I haven't watched that stuff since I was a teenager. Got away from my parents, and I haven't watched it.
I don't even know. People can talk about different team names, and I can't tell you what's baseball, football, or hockey.
I can at least do that much for the most part.
Some of them I can, but a lot of them no.
TJ says, I will be back, my friends.
Okay, TJ.
Grizz says, shame on you two family, lol. Two family says, every Sunday, NASCAR. It's pretty much a must in this house. Daryl used to race years and years ago. Okay. Grizz, you Disney says, I race a maid around the house.
I believe that.
Yeah. Probably chases her a lot.
Or is it the maid chases around picking up after Disney?
He ain't going to admit that. Grizz says, Joey Lagono snookered Kyle Busch real good. Don't ask me because I'm not sure. I'm like lost out with this. You know,
I'm
like I
assuming
said,
they're talking about race car drivers, but I don't know.
race car drivers and everybody else has upgraded so much since the last time I saw them. It's like I'm lost. I'm bad about that. It's horrible. Yeah. LOL, could be that too, Mike. You Dizzy said.
Yeah.
That's bad. It could be. I have to chase his stuff around. He strips everywhere, I swear. Go in the kitchen and find socks. I'm like, how'd they get in there?
Because I took them off in there.
Yeah, no kidding. Stripping everywhere.
Maybe I was a stripper in the former life.
I wouldn't doubt it. Sheesh. I have how many hampers? Got one on, it used to be one on your side, one on my side of the bed, plus one in the bathroom, trying to catch all his clothes, and I still didn't do it. I still had to chase him down. So, you know. Oh, Wally, you being my little monkey again. You little turd. And of course, nobody's writing fast enough. Come on. You just see, so it's too funny, just like me.
I get a bad habit of leaving sweatshirts outside, though.
Yes, you and Natasha. I found a Cookie Monsters, like a hoodie sweatshirt that zipped in the tire swing. I'm like, how did that happen? And the tire swing was underwater, so it got pretty wet.
She was probably down there one day, started getting hot out, and took it off.
Yeah. Kelly is in the house this evening, just seeing. Yeah, thought I'd come in and see what's what.
Hey.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
And you Disney spinner monkey.
Cookie.
I don't know. You and your little monkeys.
I didn't say a word to him tonight.
Don't do even. No Cookie. I'm watching you.
Didn't say a word.
You. And Kelly says, Heidi, y'all. Grizz says, we're WWE wrestling owner MCC McMahon was hired by Brian Francis of NASCAR to script the after races. Are you shitting me? I hate McMahon. I really do.
I don't know who he is.
That's pretty bad when I do and you don't. Should be the other way around. But I know. I don't like him. Farside says, haha, I'm listening and I can chat. I just can't read the chat. Otherwise, I'll put her in the bar ditch. That's not good.
I don't want to do that.
I might be a little behind the messages, but at least you'll know what some people are saying for the most part. Jeez, don't put her in a ditch. Do not. God. I'd feel bad. My famous little trucker there. Kelly says, GA Hillbilly here. Big Tim 4 buddy over, you Dizzy said. Big Tim 4 on them.
You know what I found scary the most at Walmart today?
Uh-huh.
The amount of bad drug addicts over there.
Yeah. How to make sure you don't leave your cart too long.
I mean,
With
when you see
anything in
people
it.
walking along and nothing but a bag of bones.
Yeah. Yeah. And they don't buy a lot of food either. And you know it
They're
was
buying a
for
lot
the
of
month.
toilet paper.
Yeah, a lot of toilet paper.
That's because they're probably always snorting stuff up their nose. That's bullshit.
God.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Okay, let's change the subject. Ugh.
Missy's getting all excited.
Oh, must be 8 o'clock. Yep.
Yeah, cookies out there to get her.
Grizz says he gives everybody his address. P.O. Box 748, Foster, Oregon 97345, Stan Williams. Grizz says, letters only, no gifts. Don't want to clarify that, people. Just letters. How about cards? Christmas cards? I'm thinking about sending some out. Little cards here and there. I like letters, and I like, anything anybody sends us. I love it. Love it to death. I like to send out more stuff too.
I was going to send Wally some cedar wood the other day, but I was like, I might as well wait till he gets here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Two Family says, geesh, Grizz, I said message me, LOL, you goof. Well, hey, he did it all in one shot. Dale Crystal said, boy, it is raining like crazy here, non-stop lightning strikes, and the power keeps going out. We are supposed to get quarter-size hail, too. Ooh, be careful.
Ooh.
Gosh, be careful, people.
Yeah.
I want you guys to stay careful. Stay safe.
We're going to have to look out the windows to see if the power went out.
Yeah, I never can tell.
They still got light on over there, so must still be power down.
We still have power, but we don't have the winds and stuff like everybody else. Grizz says, Two Family, I figured if somebody feels brave enough, then let them come. LOL. Go get them. No. Yeah, I don't blame you, Grizz. Dizzy's laughing with you. LOL, Mike. Kelly says, I see them daily, make no sense to me. And Dizzy says, Two Family is too funny. Grizz says, cards are good as long as they are the credit ones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, he puts LOL.
Yeah.
Wally says, no doubt, hillbilly. Two Family says, I give young girls stationery and pretty cards that are blank inside so they don't forget what it's like to actually write to someone. You actually have kids that actually write to somebody without using technology other than paper and pen? I'm amazed. Our kids? No flipping way. I've tried to. Doesn't work. They look at me, Mom, I can email. Mom, don't you know? Technology.
Text them.
Yeah, text. God, if that phone isn't attached to Cookie, she don't have it. That's a miracle. Drunken says, send beer. Lots and lots of beer.
Yeah.
So it's not too cold.
Yeah. Later this summer, I gotta send Drunken some shine.
Kelly says, I ain't read about y'all yet. Where ya at? Vermont.
Beecher Falls, Vermont.
We can spit in Canada, spit in New Hampshire, and never leave the property. We're in the very corner of Vermont, on the very top.
Most northeast town in Vermont.
Yeah. Oh, you guys just jumped on me. All right. Wally says, send the beard to Drunken One. And Two Family Homestead said, we need out detached garage painted. We'll supply paint and food. Who wants to come help?
If I lived closer, I would.
Yeah, totally. I know. We don't live close enough. Wally says, where you live, Two Family? He wants to know. Tim says, I'm back. Had to chase off the nurse. Yeah, it took a long time. Chase that nurse around. We'll see how it is.
Oh,
You gotta do it once in a while.
I hate being in the hospital.
Yeah.
They constantly want to take blood, they want to take urine samples, and your blood pressure, and your pulse,
You?
oxygen level, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they kept sending me off for testing.
Well, because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with you, dork. You're sending everything every which way. Poor hospital didn't know what to do. All right, Two Family says yes. A granddaughter and 3 of our grandchildren send thank you notes for their guests. That is
That's
awesome.
cool. You don't,
You
so
don't-
many kids don't do that anymore, and I was raised to do that.
Yeah. Kelly says around here the schools don't even teach cursive writing anymore. Yeah, same up here.
Yeah.
They refuse to do cursive writing. They said it's obsolete. Well, I guess I can write cursive and not worry about my kids trying to figure out what I just wrote.
The thing I don't understand, I always found cursive faster.
Actually, Cookie Monster learned cursive because I wrote cursive all the time, so she had to learn it. And so she can do it. And she can read it better than write it, though.
I learned some sign language in school.
Yeah, well, we ain't teaching that.
Well,
You learn turtle.
amongst other things.
You learn apple.
No.
Yeah, you learned the wrong one. Yeah. Your Disney says I would have kept her. 2 families in Ohio. A little far for us. Grizz says, I was given a gift by someone. I am going to give it away. Stay tuned for tonight or tomorrow's video. Ooh, re-gifting, but could be cool. Depends what it is. Wally says, far away from me, to fam. I'm in Mass. Well, he says Massachusetts, but I abbreviated. Udizzy says Wally's next to me. It jumped again. Lost you guys. Come on. There it is.
Yeah, no terrible time with that.
2 families ask, isn't Vermont maple country?
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
Maple syrup and farms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's quite a few maple syrup places around us, too. Mom said Tess says, I am back, was resting the bed. LOL. She fell asleep. But that's okay.
Maybe she was just checking on her eyelids for pinholes.
That's right. Tim's nurse was cute.
Lucky bastard.
Haha. You're not that lucky. Wally says, with any luck, I'll find Golden Hills, Hillbillies Beach and live the life, LOL. Well, you better want some very fine gold.
There's a lot of flower gold there.
Yeah, we have tons of that. Just getting it separated from everything else is another thing. But the gold nugget is mine. That's just that. I'll fight you for it. I'll tackle you down, just like football. And yes, I used to play football. Two families says, guess I should have said we'll supply beer and food. Well, you Dizzy says, I like the cute ones, Tim.
I was disappointed at Walmart. They still didn't have briskets.
Yeah.
Wally's gonna have a birthday when he's here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
Oh, I forget what day. But I know
Bring it up, but you forget. Really?
But I know he's gonna be here if everything goes according to plan. When his birthday, so I told him we'll have to cook something special that day on the smoker.
Yeah, normally we cook a special meal that the birthday person wants as much as we can and make a homemade cake with homemade frosting. Or a birthday pie. Depends on what you want. But we make it homemade. So something for Wally to think about. What was that? Come on, stop jumping on me. Okay. Homestead Test said, did you miss me? My dear Grizz. Just joking, lol. I know it caught my attention. I was like, what was that? Two families says, yeah, take away cursive and change math to this common math crap. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, that
I
Common
cannot
Core.
figure it out.
It makes no sense.
No, it boggles my mind real fast. I'm like, man, I don't know. Cookie had a math problem. I looked at him like, you're doing it wrong. And she's like, no, Common Core, Mom. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you just added like 10 steps to one that should have been done. But I was like, go see your dad. I don't know about it, don't want it.
Don't feel bad. I fluffed my way through it.
Oh, great. So she don't know if she did it right.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I figured you figured it out like that. I'm like, psh. And she's like, oh, Mom, look. Like, yeah, right. Get away from me.
I'm so rusty on my math because I don't use it really anymore. I mean, I use angles and degrees of things, but
Yeah, Homestead Test says schools got rid of spelling also. And no kidding. Cookie can't spell for crap.
what do you need spelling for when you go spell check that don't spell right anyways?
Or Google it. Google it. Is the school in Canaan says. Google it and you'll figure it out. I gave Cookie a dictionary, an old dictionary, okay? She didn't know what it was for one. And for two, she did not know how to use it. So I had to teach her how to use a stupid dictionary because I took away her electronics.
I had a version of Google growing up.
Yeah,
It was,
library.
it came in this big set of books that sat on a bookshelf in the house.
Yeah. It was either a dictionary or encyclopedias or something. I hate how the schools are doing things now.
Can I have a cookie?
Two families says, I know how to sign in Italian also. That'd be interesting. You're eating all my cookies here. Wally says, my son won't tell me about what he learns now. LOL is mostly garbage. Today he said he is starting algebra tomorrow. He is 11. Seems early. Not anymore. No, they start that crap early up here too. And I'm like, I didn't learn that until 8th grade. You know, touched on it 6th, 7th, but really learned 8th and 9th. Yeah, not anymore. It's a lot sooner. Wally says, when there is a little gold, there has to be a big gold nuggets.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sure there is.
I tell you what, Wally, you find the gold nuggets. I'll take one, you take one, and we'll figure it out. We'll go cash them all in together. Telling you, I've been looking for those nuggets for a while now. Amber is in the house. Hey, Amber.
She made it to the show.
She did. They weren't sure if they were going to come today. I told her it wasn't a big thing. But I'm glad she's here, like always. She's like, I'm here.
Hey, did you show me your new sexy socks?
No, because I can't pull up my legs all over. These socks. Pity. I'm Irish, so this fits me really good. And they go all the way above my knees. And I got another pair that's just as cool, but more green.
And you got them for a great price.
For $1 each.
You weren't even at a dollar store.
No, it was at Walmart.
Clearance aisle.
I know how to shop. Cheap.
That's right.
But I learned because they're so long, Cookie won't steal my socks. She's like, oh, gross. Mom, ridiculous. She's like, that's yours. I won't steal them. I'm like, hey, cool. One pair she won't freaking take.
I'll have Tim steal me some hospital socks anyway.
Oh, come on now. Homestead Tess is going to bed. Night, Homestead.
I haven't said this.
Have a good night. Two families says, yeah, Daryl was working with one granddaughter last year and he had to look it up on the computer to figure it out, and he's a whiz in math. Yeah, same here. Google is your best friend when it comes to math.
Yeah.
And Kelly says, I remember as a kid we had to memorize our times tables. Yes, and they don't do that anymore. Natasha, or Cookie, as we call her, never had to do that. I remember in 3rd grade is when you had to do it with a record player. 2 times 2 is 4. And you had to say it about 3 times.
You know 2 plus 2 is 4 too?
Yeah. Not according to Two Family Homestead. They said 2 plus 2 equals 5. See, I got it right there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Michael Horseford's in the house.
Hey, Milo.
Says, hey, you guys took a trip to Bass Pro Shop. Such amazing stuff. Hey, I hope you did a video of it. I've never been.
I took a trip to Walmart and I saw some amazing stuff.
No, he saw scary ass stuff. Don't let him fool you. Wally says, my son never needs help. He is very smart. Good thing, because most of it I can't help with anyhow. Yeah, I know. Or Grizz says 1 plus 1 equals 3, sometimes more.
That's true. That's a very true fact right there. And if you're talking about the government, if you owe them $1 from last year and $1 from this year, it definitely is going to equal more than 3 by the next year.
Yeah.
Feels a little chilly in the greenhouse tonight.
It is 59.9 in here tonight, but it's supposed to get a little chilly outside too. Ooh, come back down. Try and catch up to you guys a little bit. Not reading every little thing, of course. Chris says, I went fishing in Foster Lake and caught a fish that its shadow weighed 5 pounds. The shadow did, not the fish.
I've caught something like that over the years. That's when you tell the game on, well, I measured its shadow and it was legal.
That is awesome, Chris. Oh my God. Chris says, I don't go to Walmart anymore. I got people PTSD from the way the woman dressed there.
Yeah. Well,
Should have been with us today.
I wasn't running around in an electric buggy today in there. It must have been a woman, because I don't know why a guy would have that type of. Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't see
Well,
it.
you used to be a nurse in a nursing home.
Yeah, you see a lot of funky things.
You ever see a guy with something that looked like the crack of a vagina or both?
It could have been his tummy tuck. His tummy tucking in.
Well, I don't know.
Just saying.
It just was a very scary looking sight coming at me. Like I said, I hit the little short aisle between those two meat coolers. I banged it right so fucking hard. The tires on the grocery cart was squealing going around that corner.
You're horrible. Kelly said, just read an article about a purse bought at Walmart that had a hidden note from a prisoner in China talking about poor treatment. Well, they got the note out. I feel bad for some of them, but some of them in prison, they did some nasty crap too. It's a catch-22 from what they go through. I don't like the treatment though, neither. Sorry, my nose is just me. Two families says, well, need to leave. Great live chat. Thank you. Had fun. We had one at 9 p.m. If you have a minute, stop in.
I'll try to. I'm not making any promises. Pretty tired tonight, but I'll try.
I'll try to make it, definitely. Dale and Crystal said, two family home said, where do you live now? Amber says, very dark.
Oh no, Amber ran away.
Kelly said, 59 up there. Damn, 85 down here. LOL. Really? Are you serious? Want to send us some warm air? Come on now. Share. I like to plant my garden eventually.
Yeah. Well, you did. It's all planted in here.
Outside, not in here. Sheesh. Damn, Crystal says, oh my god, that's funny. LOL. Hillbilly Grizz says, well, he said, did I tell you about the guy at the ticket booth the first time I went to Dizzy's? He had lipstick and painted nails. The whole time I was thinking, why?
Because he's a cross-dresser. That's why.
Not necessarily. Depends what color lipstick. Was it black? Or was it pink? Was it red? That would tell you why. And what color was his nails? Yeah. It all depends what color. Because I met this guy, creepy guy, last summer. I worked at Big Apple as cashier, okay? This guy, white. I mean, his skin was white, like a ghost. Dyed his hair black, jet black. Wore black lipstick, black eyeliner, black fingernail polish, and wore black clothes. Every day I saw him. Now his car was white. I was like, weird, because you would thought it'd be black, right? But on his license plate, it said death. So, you know, he was a little creepy, but he wasn't gay or nothing, cross-dresser. Just a little creepy. Thought he was death. And when he talked to you, he wouldn't even look at you straight. He'd look down and give you that glare. Like, how dare you talk to me and make me talk back?
I saw
He
a
was
guy.
creepy.
I used to know this guy when I used to take scrap metal down to Advanced Metals in Concord, New Hampshire. They called him Whitey. He was albino.
Well, that fits him.
Yeah. I mean, his eyes, everything was pure white.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't because of him making himself like that.
No. He just
He
everything
was
on him, all his
born.
hair, everything was pure white.
Yeah, that's one thing. But when a guy wears enough makeup to make him look like
Yeah.
that. Freaky. Like Wally says, I just wanted a ticket, not convulsions. Chris says, Wally, did he give you his phone number? LOL. And Wally goes, no, thank God. Phew. Dale and Chris says, don't lie, Wally. You probably thought he was cute. LOL. Joking. Wally says, I'm kind of taking a pic. I woulda. Tim says, lipstick on the old dipstick. All right. Lay off the nurses. Wally says different colors. Yeah, you're on your own. I'm just glad there was a wall keeping him covered. LOL, Wally says. I knew a guy that was allergic to the sun. He was white all over. They called him Whitey, Wally said. Maybe it's the same guy.
Might be.
Because that guy was down below, right?
Yeah, he worked in Concord, New Hampshire, Advanced Metals.
Yeah. Grizz says, I was hustling in on another man's woman in front of him. She tells me she's a Christian and don't sleep with men. I told her I must be a Christian too. I don't sleep with men either.
Oh, that looks good.
Amber says, we got old wood chips today. Got our big truck bed full of it for $20.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm chatting and mulching at the same time. LOL.
There you go. Put them right down in the garden.
You'll have
Never
beautiful.
regret that.
Yeah, beautiful soil. Kelly says, wait, Grizz. I think I met you on another site. I think we both got banned. LOL. Amber says, listen to y'all while we work. LOL. Wally says, probably was Kelly. Laughed my ass off. Grizz says, LOL, Kelly. I have been banned from many channels. Ah, shoot.
Yeah, you gotta get pretty rude for me to ban you from this one.
Rude, crude, and very, like that one woman there. Whew. She was rude and crude one day. Woo-hoo.
I don't ban somebody for just telling dirty jokes.
No, Granny.
I encourage it.
You can tell some raunchy ones too.
Yeah, they gotta be in the right mood.
Kelly says, I know I got banned. I wasn't kid friendly enough. Well, you know,
Well, you're
some
supposed to
kids
drive
don't
around the
learn.
neighborhood with the van full of candy.
That's right. Get them all in the van. Candy. Of course, Cookie Monster sees a van. Hey, Mom, want some candy? No, don't say that out loud. God, Cookie. Amber says, I told dirty jokes too, LOL, member. Yes, she does. 3 white horses fell in the mud. Now they're dirty. See, dirty joke.
Yeah. Well, it's got a point.
Kelly says, I told nasty jokes got banned, LOL. Can't be as bad as Billy's jokes. He can embarrass us. And we're family, you know.
I just prepare my kids so when they go out in the real world, nothing's going to shock them.
It's
Then
true.
again, I'm not sure after my trip to Walmart today. I don't think I prepared them well enough.
Amber says, be right back. Digging a little bit.
Well, she's not digging a 6-foot hole, John is safe.
That's bad. Chris says, LOL, Mrs. Hillbilly. It's been 50 years since I heard the dirty horse joke. Yeah, well, you know. Some days, the old days are good.
know what's going to feel good after this live show is that warm bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
They one way.
They're my cookies.
Yeah, but see, when we got married, what was yours became mine.
Get a grip on my little life. Drunken One says Walmart rednecks makes you look like city folks.
Yeah.
Darn, we're not. That's a compliment. We're not redneck enough.
That's
That's good.
all right. I don't want to be a redneck.
Chris says the clean joke is a horse took a bath. That is awesome.
Yeah, the neighbors still got lights.
Yeah, that one I couldn't see anymore because of the glare, so I had to look over here.
I think they shut that one off.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't worry, we'll get all kinds of hate mail if the car goes out.
Well, we have 10 people watching, 21 thumbs up. Thank you, people. And seems like nobody's talking at this second. Of course, I said that. I'm going to get bombarded. But that's okay. But maybe not.
I don't know. Sounds like the U-Haul's home.
Wally says, yeah, smash that like button. Oh, that little monkey.
Oh, Wally, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see. My little monkey.
Oh, well.
And of course, nobody's talking at this point, so it's staying there, you know. Of course it would be. Yep, nobody talking. So,
We're still on?
yeah, we're still on. We have 11 viewers. And we got people talking here. Ha ha! Drunken One says, finished that in the garden, now I'm inside. Amber's being a little monkey, and Tim has got monkey faces everywhere. Wally says, I need to get my girlfriend to make brownies, lol.
Special brownies?
Those are good brownies.
We like those special brownies.
Yeah, I bet. Chris says, I was trimming and a kid at sheep herding. I showed him how to love you when he got lonely. Then I told him it was his turn. He asked if he really had to stick his head in the fence. Oh, geez. Drunken One paying attention somewhat. Amber says, I'm trying to talk. LOL. Trying. Kelly says, I was picking my nose. Could have been tastier. Okay. Oh, boy. Wally says, no, just brownies. I wish. LOL. Kelly says, special brownies ain't legal here, but I'd love one. We won't tell. We just say it was a brownie. Chris says, I know that was one sick. That one was sick. LOL. It's all good. Definitely got our attention. Amber's like, Kelly, you're not right. LOL. Wally says, I wonder if gold miners use metal detectors to find gold. Seems like a fast way to see what's in the ground.
Well,
Around here, you get almost anything.
yeah.
We've tried. What in the world?
Oh,
Oh, man. Holding up traffic up there.
it's unusual around here.
Yeah. Usually, if somebody's holding up traffic, it's a cop or a fire department saying, fire!
Oh, I think it's you all here out there.
Chris says, that's what I like about Kelly, because Kelly ain't right, lol.
I don't think any of us are really right in the head.
If you're right in the head around here, there's something wrong.
But who gets to say what's right and what's wrong in the head?
Society.
Yeah, but who decides what society is?
Higher society, like the government and all those guys, tell you what you should not be doing.
So you mean all these
Monkey monks that have money.
all these fools with no common sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
College education that didn't go nowhere.
You mean a college education that they didn't really study for?
Yeah. They probably ate a lot of those special brownies.
No, Wally ate all those. That's why there ain't no more.
Kelly said, only gold hunting I've ever done was dredging in lower creek beds. Dale and Crystal said, Kelly, was it crusty or slimy? Oh, come on. That made it so I'm not hungry no more.
Yeah.
Drunken one, I'm in your driveway. Let me in.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Got beer? Chris says I should fire up my gold dredge this summer. It's actually time now to fire it up. Kelly says it was both Dale and Amber. Reckon the pollen count was up today.
Sure was.
It's going to be coming up on our end too, pretty soon.
Well, I saw a lot of places on the road today looked all red from
The
buds
maple
falling
trees.
off the maple trees.
Wally says, gold fever. LOL. Yeah, we always have gold fever until we can't get it.
I didn't even go last year, I don't think.
What, panning?
Yeah.
I did a little bit down.
No, I don't think I did.
No. I did it for a little bit and I got frustrated.
I was too busy with everything else last year.
Yeah, you're busy on other crap that was around here. This year it's going to be different. Grid says, I don't get gold fever. Not enough gold here to fever up about, but it's still fun.
Yeah, it's the same here. We got a tiny little bit, not a little while, but
Yeah.
we'll just do it. It's more or less, it's something fun to do on a hot day. Go sit in the river and get cool off and play.
Yeah. Amber says, I admit I'm not right in the head. I have a few marbles lost, loose bowl, and a missing few brain cells. Laugh my ass. Oh. Well, at least the first step is admitting it.
Oh, I thought that was first step to an addiction.
Hey, it's first step to anything is admitting to yourself what's wrong. I learned that in my psychology class. You have to admit it, or it won't work for anything.
I have a hoarding disease.
Yeah, no kidding. At least you're starting to admit it now. Molly says Duff need free time to pan. Can't rush that. I hear that.
Well, this is going to want to come to 3 weeks to 2 weeks.
What's over? Somebody yelling. Did Cookie lock the door?
I don't know.
Here, I'll go find out. Because I don't hear nobody coming in.
Let's see what else we got here. If y'all would quit panning, I might find some down here. Maybe drunken one, maybe. If I had no pets, I would. Well, Wally, what do you got for pets? Just the cats?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I ever got was black sand that's already been panned, Kelly says.
That sucks. Huh?
Door locked?
No, he got in. I don't know who was yelling outside. Weren't him. So I don't know. Alright, where were you? Way at the bottom?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Amber's laughing at me. It's all good. Well, he says, got someone going to check on my cats while I'm gone, but one has the habit of standing on the edges of the litter box so it goes on the floor. I had cats doing that too. I don't know why they do that. Yes, only 2 cats. Well, he says, 2 cats is more than enough. They keep each other company. I like kitty cats too.
Yeah, he's got Mary Jane. Oh, wait a minute. No, they got renamed.
Sausage.
Sausage and something.
Yep. Short-term memory loss. Gone.
Short term what?
Memory loss. Short-term memory's gone.
What's memory?
Don't know. She is part blind, Wally says. Ooh, poor cutie. It's sad.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Sausage and eggs.
Oh, that's
See?
sausage and eggs.
I had one right. Drunken one. See, your doors have locks? Yeah, too many druggies around this town.
Yeah.
If you don't lock your crap up around here, it walks in a hurry. And it doesn't matter where they live, if they're with you or outside of you. But if they need it, you have it, forget about it if it ain't locked down. Grid says, every year new gold washes down. To get the gold, you have to be first. That's why it's time now, before it warms up, to avoid the rush.
Well, we're the only ones that pan out here, so.
Yeah, but it's all powder. Crap. Drunken ones even saying, sausage and eggs, you toad. We'll forget. Kelly says, I got 3 big old dogs that don't seem to like people, so I don't get to go off for long.
Yeah, it's like us. Ain't many people I could leave Missy with.
Yeah, no, we'd have to take Missy with us, and that wouldn't be advisable neither. Alaska Melanie is very territorial. Grizz says, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. LOL. Kelly says, 2 days tops. Drunken one, you should really work on the gun policy there. Yeah, they break in, I shoot them. Plain and simple. As long as they land in the house, it's self-defense.
I look at it this way: that locked door's for your protection. That gun beside my bed, that's for my protection.
He has one, I have one. I got the bigger one. Trust me. Wally's laughing, and then he's my fat cat is sausage. The little orange one is eggs. LOL. Amber says I'm getting my phone dirty with the mulch. Oh no. Yeah, playing in the garden and then playing with the phone doesn't always work. I learned that. I had a white phone, then it got dirty. Whoops. Good thing it washes off.
That's why my phone survives.
Yeah, no kidding. Where it says, Wally, I love that. Drunkywood says, I have a Missy also. She's my wife.
I wouldn't want my Missy as my wife. She's a bed hog.
Yeah, and she gets a little ugly if you talk to her while she's trying to sleep.
She got mad at me the other night. She was laying there in a cage and she was having puppy dreams.
Mhm.
Kicking, snarling away. And I looked over, I knew she was sleeping. I woke her up.
Right.
Oh, dirty look she gave me.
Oh, maybe she was chasing something she, wanted. You ruined the dream?
She first woke up, she kind of looked like dazed. And then kind of looked at me with a dirty look.
Like you woke me up for what?
Mumbled a little bit and laid back down and back to sleep.
Amber's like, Grizz, you still have not come and got this wild cat. LOL. Grizz like, Amber, you gotta pack it on dry ice and ship it to me. LOL. Well, there you go, Amber. Do the nasty deed. Oh, the poor kitty.
I gotta start building rocket stoves yet too. So you're gonna ship and so I'm supposed to ship one to Mark 1 for his giveaway.
Ooh, yeah. When's that?
I don't know.
Ooh, might want to do it pretty soon.
It's just been so busy.
Ooh.
This rainy weather is not helping right now. So I got projects in the yard I gotta do for customers.
I got more plants I gotta plant. I don't have enough. Well, he says, I used to have a tot wheeler. He slept in my bed with me. Until one night he was dreaming and kicked me out of bed. Yeah, that'd be Missy. Yeah, definitely. Rottweiler, he meant. Not Totweiler. Alright. Rottweiler. Kelly.
Problem Missy, she don't know how to just find a spot in the bed and stay laid down. She
bounces everywhere.
When you got a waterbed, that's really not good.
No seasick is not happening in the house. Kelly says, I divorced a Rottweiler that was in my bed. I'm sorry.
The neighbor's light came back on. Must be they still have power.
What the hell? One died out. Looks pretty black over that way. Oh. At least they still have it. Grizz says, my dog Stir Fry killed a Rottweiler. It choked on her. Junkie One says, sounds like my Missy. Wally says, I was 21 and single, so he slept anywhere he wanted. Yeah. Hillbilly had a cat like that. Then I came. The cat ran away. Bye-bye, kitty. Wow. Jealous little fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got over 500 plants planted, by the way. I think 532.
Well, Christ was growing herbs, would be rich by the end of the summer. Wally does leave.
No, I don't have any room for those.
Ain't legal to grow those here yet.
Yeah, it's a cute word. They're still working on it.
What?
Does an avocado, is that a plant or a tree? If that is an avocado.
I don't know.
If that's an avocado, then I have to keep it in here.
Good luck asking Nikki what he planted.
Oh dear, oh dear. Wally says herbs, lol. Kelly says, I got the bed, Wally. She got the house it was in. Drunken One says, those solar panels are still in the dark.
Yeah, I know they are.
Oh, Drunken One says it's a tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's a southern thing, too. I don't think they'll live up here.
Probably not. Better keep it in the greenhouse.
But how big of a tree?
You know, you got a banana tree growing over there.
Yeah, but that's a dwarf. Shoot. I don't want to kill it because Nikki planted it. Uh-oh. Wally says it's legal here, but I want to move, so not starting no crop. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Wally's going to want to move up here after he's since looks so good.
Amber says, ooh, we bought a apple tree. It's the kind that is red in the middle, not white. They're supposed to be sweet as honey. Yeah, they are good. I've had some of those. I know exactly what you're talking about. They're wicked, wicked good. But you gotta be careful if you're going to use it as an apple pie, that they're wicked soft already. So
the windmills go.
you gotta be careful with that. Kelly has a question, Amber.
We looked at apple trees today.
Yeah, we looked at apple trees, $39 a pop.
We didn't buy any.
No, not
Can't
yet.
afford it right now.
Amber says, I only could do a small garden this year. Sucks.
Well.
Oh, Drunken One says 20 to 30 feet tall. Uh-oh.
Wow.
This is not going to be good. Nikki.
We'll have to keep it pruned.
That'll be my new Christmas tree.
Avocado tree. Avocado Christmas.
Oh, jeez.
I think that is what it is, but looking at the seed that's growing down there.
I'm thinking. I know he wanted to try it. I said it wouldn't grow. Ooh.
I proved you wrong.
Yeah, he did. He has a green thumb too. Oh boy. Chris says, my wood is red in the middle, white on the outside, and it's sweet. Oops, did I say that? He said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you did.
Mm.
Okay. Wally says, I grew up in apple orchards. My dad always had friends with orchards. You know, it's a good idea to have an orchard. I'd love to have one, but I don't have enough land.
We're going to have a mini orchard if we can come up with enough money to buy some more apple trees.
Yeah, I wanted at least 3 more.
I wish I knew how to take a branch off the apple trees you got and
You graft them.
to give them the root
Yeah,
and the tree.
Wally says he used to sit in the orchard waiting for the woodchuck to show itself, sat with his shotgun. Yeah, I got a woodchuck too. Only one now. The neighbors trapped the other one, the baby one, the poor thing. Never meet it. Chris says, I usually don't say things like that. Blame it on the rolling rock. LOL. Amber says she found her apple tree for $25 even.
Nice.
One. I was thinking about becoming a greenhouse to sell apple trees and all that. I have a wholesaler. I gotta look, see how much it could be through them. I really gotta look.
But anyways, it's almost 9 o'clock. We're going to have to wrap this up.
5 minutes. Well, he says, I know how to clone. It's not easy. I have cloned pot plants, never an apple tree. Kelly says, still laughing, Grizz. Give me a minute. Drunken One says, so I'm curious, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A lot. That's always been my answer. A lot.
Less than a beaver can do.
Probably. Then Drunken One's like, sorry, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you little dinker. That was a mouthful, too. Kelly's like, this was fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Got 4 more minutes. The big countdown. Dun, 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 dun. And we got 23 thumbs up tonight. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, really good. So that's awesome, guys. Well, it says you can't disturb the clipping once they're in the dirt with root stimulants. They root in about a month. Not too bad, though. Once you get them in the dirt, they can stay in the greenhouse.
I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it. Take a branch from apple trees we got and get them to make a new tree.
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Yeah.
Drunken One says, thanks for having me. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Drunken
Night,
One.
Drunken
Thank you for
One.
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. We enjoyed
Oh,
it.
definitely. You guys keep me on my toes, that's for sure.
Ugh,
Cut that out.
I'm tired.
Yeah, well, cut it out. Oh. Ah.
Any other comments here before we shut down?
Not yet. Usually they slam us at the very last few minutes, but tonight not so much. I think it was one of those mellow out nights. Well, it says a humid box with white light must be humid. So must be you need like a heater pad, plant heater pad with some water, like what I saw at Walmart.
Oh, God.
We'll figure this puppy out.
Mm.
Kelly says, I always use bubbles in a tub, Wally. Drunken One said, Amber Rivers, Homestead, Drunken One, Grizz, Hillbilly Homestead, Kelly, Wally's Will, Hooked, hey, they're about to go. Let's party. Let's party, party, party. Someday we all should get together and do one big YouTube party.
Yeah. I don't know. Price of bus tickets and plane tickets and everything else ain't cheap anymore.
You don't fly anyways.
Yeah.
But we should.
Ugh.
We should do a online party or something. I don't know. But, alright, 9 o'clock.
Well, we'll see you guys next Monday night. Thank you for coming to the show. Appreciate it.
Have a good night. If you can find it.